First pitch moments away, and towing the slab in this one, Junior Castro.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Collect on the curveball, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So up next, Tommy Troy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Troy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. That one pushed foul. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there are 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some guys that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these guys take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined. Don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it. So we'll keep our ears open today.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The other way, makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So here's the lefty, Angelo Tejada. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life in this barrels of bats.
We go to the bottom of the first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jordan Lawler. But why to kick the pitch? Just missed.
Ball.
And a good eye there. That to right. Santander under it. Nabs it. And there's 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Carson Williams, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one missing strike. Low. In the air, right side. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder,
2 outs, bases empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 outs, bases empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
1-2.
The lefty fires. And there's a ball. Keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And now for the Phillies, Jackson Chourio. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast.
1 ball, no
It's
strike.
a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Castro back to work. And there's a strike. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. Tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Randy Arozarena in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Just missed. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Next offering upstairs. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
1 down, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Arozarena leads off first with 1 away. Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
Back standing. He's in there safely. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. And the pitch. That one
One ball,
way
two strikes.
inside. Man at first, one away. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. Off the
Ball,
plate.
outside.
And a count even 1-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Snap throw to first.
Oh.
Throws it away. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And we're back at the plate. Aiden Miller.
The third baseman, Aiden Miller.
As the lefty gets to work. In there at the knees. Strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the air, left side. And there's one down. Now batting Tristan Casas. Now this is in the air down the line. The Rosarena after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs.
The catcher,
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Down. Ball.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And another ball. Man on second, 2 down. That's a little bit low. Evan Carter next to bat for Philadelphia. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And now 3-1.
3 balls and no strikes.
Man at second. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Phillies strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Philadelphia. And now Kyle Isbell. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Good eye in that spot. Ball to strike.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's in there, and it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting in the second baseman.
And here is Luis Rengifo. There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 out, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Brady House. Fly ball to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Ball.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. 2 down, nobody on. That's hard hit on the line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the veteran outfielder, Evan Carter. The pitch. And downstairs. Right through there for a strike. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So digging in, Jordan Lawler. First pitch misses.
Ball.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. You gotta be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Dave. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Here's the Phillies DH, Carson Williams. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Just off the inside edge. So now 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's downstairs and outside. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 1-0. On to the fourth. And now for the Jays, Tommy Troy. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The lefty fires. Popped up. Lawler in position. Corrals it. One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 1 so far. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just
that
missed.
That's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
To third. And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Anthony Santander.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Had a good eye there.
High.
And that one clips the corner. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one just missing inside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side. And that one handled. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom 4, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. You'll one. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Number 11.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that skips into dirt. Little dribbler up along third. House slings to first. Already 2 gone
Now
here in the home 4th.
Third baseman, Miller.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Aiden Miller. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. Line to left, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tristan Casas stands in for the Phillies. Gets him to chase after that one.
It's 0-1.
The Phils down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well,
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch misses way outside. Two outs. Just off the outside corner. Now 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run scores from second. We're tied at 1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford. Doubled his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. All tied up here in game 1 of 2 in the series. A big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. From his backside. Steps in the bag. Got him. Nicely done there.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Randy Arozarena. Castro back to work. Late swing fouled off.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment. This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's a strikeout looking. Put the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And now the lefty. Bounce to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So up next for Toronto, Kyle Isbell. Grounded out his first time up. Inside, just missed. Moreno, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off
1
speed
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Chourio makes the play. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That's the ball.
Off the mark there. Down
2-0.
2-0.
Strike.
And a foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Two outs. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground to the left. Miller throws to first. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. The line of the pitch. Upstairs.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next
That's
pitch
the
is
ball.
outside.
Outside.
And there's the automatic. And a pitch. Up the middle. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
So up next, Evan Carter. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Fall off foul. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Ground ball up the middle. Makes the sliding stop. Not in time. He's safe. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Runner on the move. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher, because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Off the mark there. And 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And the batter now, Carson Williams. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string of the changeup. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Brady House.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Wouldn't chase that time. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. And Joyce, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Brash also getting ready. And that one missing low. swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Chourio settles under and makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
The designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Jake McCarthy digs in now. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is down low. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Popped in the air, left field. Carter makes the grab, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Tommy Troy.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
There's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
That's to third. Whips it to Casas, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Not even close there. 1-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chase McDermott appears to be getting loose. Zulueta also throwing. The 1-1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. House on his way over. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Next offering down in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the count filled up 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Angelo Tejada done for the night, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and a new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher now for the Jays, Chase McDermott.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Jackson Chourio. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
This one smoked out to left. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now third baseman.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Aiden Miller, 1 for 2. Outside low. 1-0.
1-0.
There's the strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. That one out to right. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
That one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Castro back to work. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Santander in the box again. Takes the strike.
0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas makes the grab for the second out.
Now back, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna after it. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Harry Ford.
The catcher,
McDermott, a 6'3" righty, 31 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. Just missed. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Termarr Johnson stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 0-1. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Now move to first. Ford gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table. It almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Wouldn't chase that time.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pickoff throw. Ball to strike. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run comes in and they take the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And down the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Carter stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside. And a good eye there.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Got him. 2 away.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Williams now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gonna count 1-2.
Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. stays alive. Righty delivers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tom Buckner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The line to kick the pitch. And ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream. A couple of pitches and a quick out.
So digging in, Kyle Isbell. That's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Abner Uribe, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball left side. And the pitch. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And next for Toronto, Luis Rengifo. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bounce to third. Miller. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And they trail it here 2-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Now one missed.
Ball.
One and 2 now on Acuna. Caught him looking for the K. And now for the Phillies, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Kicks and fires. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Aiden Miller.
2 outs, base is empty. Aiden Miller stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Hit weakly on the ground. House gathers and throws to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They lead it 2-1. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Abner Uribe.
Well, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes a one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
The pitch. Now pop-up on the infield. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
McCarthy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fought off foul. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
It's got to be a short game. Then I got to get home.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Troy.
That's the ball.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Out.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Kicks and deals.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
2 outs. That clips a corner.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Santander at the plate, trying to deliver as the hero. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Randy Arozarena to bat next. Here's a 3-0. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
Uribe is just 1 strike away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And a pitch. And they're all loaded up. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Randy Arozarena next up for the Blue Jays.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Ripped to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the tying run at third. The go-ahead run was at second base. A lot of pressure, but they were able to pull it out. Nice W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.